On an afternoon in May 2024, Columbia County Sheriff's deputies received a call about a speeding motorcycle in Maryland, Wisconsin. The report described a motorcycle racing down the roads at dangerously high speeds. As the radio transmission ended, one of the deputies, who was stationed along a nearby highway, caught sight of the motorcycle. The rider was a 22-year-old on a red motorcycle, and he was zooming past at a staggering speed of 90 miles per hour. The deputy immediately tried to pursue the speeding motorcyclist, but it was not an easy task. The rider was weaving through traffic, overtaking cars by riding on the shoulder of the road. At times, he even crossed into the opposite lane, putting himself and others at great risk. The situation was highly dangerous, and the deputy had to be extremely cautious while trying to catch up with a reckless rider. The pursuit highlighted the rider's disregard for traffic laws and the safety of everyone on the road.
325, there's a red motorcycle passing on the shoulder westbound, approximately 90 miles per hour, 33 Country Club. Still trying to catch up. Speeds right up.
10-4, 3325.
Probably a half mile ahead of me. Speeds at 92, 33 Garrison.
Due to safety concerns, the police were forced to call off the pursuit.
3325, I've lost visual in the city at this point.
10-4, 3325.
That'll be 1040 continuing. I can't clear enough traffic to catch up.
10-4, 3325, what type of motorcycle?
It was a crotch rocket. He had a helmet on, I don't recall the color, and I believe a leather jacket. I'm sure on color.
3301, it just passed me at 3301 truck.
Shortly after the initial sighting, another deputy reported that the motorcycle had sped past the law enforcement center. Several city officers also confirmed seeing the red motorcycle zooming by. This flurry of sightings intensified the urgency of the pursuit, prompting coordinated efforts among law enforcement agencies to track and apprehend the reckless rider. Radios crackled with updates as officers relayed the motorcycle's direction and speed, ensuring all units were informed and ready to respond. The swift movements of the motorcycle added a layer of complexity to the situation, requiring quick decisions and strategic positioning to prevent further risk to public safety.
Still continuing, high rate of speed, east of. I will not pursue. Advise the return, please.
Additionally, the Columbia County Sheriff reported that the motorcycle had collided with his unmarked squad car, causing damage. The impact left a visible dent on the side of the vehicle, highlighting the force of the collision. Fortunately, no one was injured in the incident, but it underscored the recklessness of the motorcycle's operator and the potential for serious consequences from such dangerous behavior. The sheriff immediately notified dispatch to document the collision and requested assistance in locating the motorcycle, which had fled the scene shortly afterward. Despite the damage to the squad car, law enforcement remained focused on ensuring public safety and apprehending the individual responsible for the collision.
1050 to my squad here parked downtown. It is turning westbound on 16. 331 William Charles returns on a red Suzuki.
3325, that'll be the same description of a red Suzuki.
3300 edition. I was parked downtown with no lights on. He came by me. He did run into my squad with damage.
As the sheriff attempted to relocate the motorcycle, he soon observed it in a neighborhood. The rider continued to flee erratically at a high speed, showing no signs of slowing down or stopping. The sheriff maintained a safe distance, navigating through the neighborhood cautiously to avoid alarming residents or escalating the situation further. He coordinated with backup units to establish a perimeter, strategizing on how best to contain the ongoing pursuit without endangering bystanders. The sheriff's training kicked in as he assessed the dynamic situation, considering the potential risks and devising a plan to safely apprehend the fleeing motorcyclist.
Set a motorcycle similar to that description, West Cook heading back inbound into the city. I believe it's the same rider. I'm trying to catch up. Correction, eastbound from Pierce, so he's actually West Cook and Cass now. Copy, eastbound back into the city, Cook and Cass.
3325, I'm behind him attempting to stop on my foot.
10-4, 3325.
32-year-old
He went through the red light south on Wisconsin.
10-4, north through the red light, south in Wisconsin.
Due to the deputy's concerns about the high speeds and heavy traffic, he decided to discontinue the pursuit. The risks to public safety were simply too great to continue chasing the reckless rider. As he made this decision, he radioed in to inform his colleagues of the situation, emphasizing the need to prioritize the safety of bystanders and other motorists. The deputy's decision reflected his years of training and experience, knowing when to balance law enforcement objectives with the potential dangers posed by such pursuits. He remained vigilant, keeping an eye on the motorcycle's direction as it sped away, hoping for a safe resolution to the incident.
3325, 1080, I'm gonna discontinue. Last southbound, Wisconsin and Buckhead. He's a well ways ahead of me.
3325, copy 1080, discontinuing.
Discontinuing the pursuit was necessary due to the high speeds and heavy traffic, but the deputies were not out of options. They managed to find the man's name through the license plates on the motorcycle. They attempted to visit the address linked to the registered bike, but upon arrival, they discovered he had recently moved. This prompted the need for further investigation. The sheriff's office decided to take a different approach and made a Facebook post about the individual, giving him the opportunity to reach out and provide an explanation for his behavior. During this process, they learned that another deputy had coincidentally encountered the man earlier that same day during a traffic stop, where he mentioned purchasing a new home nearby. Using realtor websites, a deputy located 3 recently sold homes in the area that matched the man's description. The following day, the deputy visited one of these addresses and spoke with a neighbor. The neighbor informed them that a young man had moved in within the past few days and that he owned a black and red sport bike. The deputy asked the neighbor to call back if they saw the man return to his residence. Later, the neighbor did call back, reporting that the man had just returned home and that the motorcycle was present. In response, other deputies were notified and decided to pay a visit to his residence. As they arrived, the deputies noticed the motorcycle parked and covered in the garage, confirming they had found the right location. After several minutes of knocking with no response, the surgeon decided to give the door a try.
For sure he's home. There he is.
Hello?
Hi there, how are you?
You good? How about you?
Good. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to talk, okay?
Okay. No.
So, you know why we're here?
Yep.
Okay. So, why would we be here?
Probably because of my motorcycle.
Okay. You have an ID with you? You don't need to go in and get it, just... Okay. Before you go reaching in the car, man, you got any weapons in there or anything? Okay. So what about the motorcycle?
Yesterday.
Okay. What happened yesterday? It wasn't working, so...
Going 100.
Going 100?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
I had a really bad day, and I wanted to blow off some steam, and I just wasn't paying attention to what my speed was. And then I saw one, and then I just...
Saw one what?
Cop car, and then I just kept going. Because I...
Why didn't you stop for it, man?
Dude, I couldn't fucking lose my license. I was freaking the fuck out.
It's a speeding ticket, though.
Oh, but like, the thing is, I just bought this house, and I have a job, and that was all that was going through my mind. I was like, dude, I can't lose my license. I just bought this house, and yeah, so. You know,
it wasn't...
Just
relax, man. Just talk to me. It was a speeding ticket, so, I mean... When the cop turned around...
I honestly thought about just crashing my bike and killing myself. I'm not gonna lie.
Over a speeding ticket?
Yes, dude.
It's not worth it,
It's a speeding
My,
ticket.
my experience with cops has been awful, and I don't know, my life was just going good, so I was like, I either end it right now as it's going good, or like I try and get away, and that's what I did.
Okay.
So
You saw his license sirens. I mean, it's one of those.
I mean, I didn't see the first guys, but the second dude, yeah.
Okay. So you took off because you didn't want to lose your license?
Yeah.
How fast did you get up to?
140.
Okay. In town?
Out of town.
Out of town. Sounds like you were going pretty fast in city too.
Yeah.
Lose some red lights.
One of them, yeah.
Sounds like you got in a crash too.
Yeah, I lost an ear.
How bad's the bike damaged?
Just this.
That's it?
That's it.
Didn't hurt yourself?
Nope, I didn't hurt myself.
When he learned who he had crashed into, he realized the state of his predicament was even deeper. The realization dawned on him that his actions had not only caused physical damage, but also legal and possibly financial consequences. He understood the gravity of the situation and the potential impact it could have on his future. Furthermore, he contemplated the implications of his reckless behavior on his reputation and relationships. The incident served as a stark wake-up call, prompting him to reassess his priorities and take responsibility for his actions. He acknowledged the need to face the consequences head-on and work towards making amends for the harm caused.
Who'd you crash into?
Some guy in a black, SUV just tried to pin me against another car.
You know who you crashed into?
I have no idea.
The actual sheriff himself.
Oh.
Okay. Kind of dangerous. You know it's not okay to take off from the police, right?
I know.
All right. You know that when the lights come on, you have to stop. When the sirens come on, you definitely need to stop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you heard the lights and sirens. You just didn't want to lose your license.
Yeah, I was freaking out, dude.
Okay.
It was on my adrenaline rush. Yeah.
Why didn't you just call us afterwards and say I made a mistake?
I don't know. I was freaking out.
It's all over Facebook now.
Yeah.
They kind of tried to give you an opportunity to just kind of make it right. I mean, so you know that you can't flee. You know that's fleeing and eluding, right?
I didn't think about anything yesterday.
Okay. You know that if you get in a crash, you're required to stop. You can't just keep going. Okay. You do know that?
I honestly didn't think I did too much, to be honest.
So it doesn't matter if you're involved in a crash, right?
Yeah.
You hit a car.
Yeah.
You're required to stop and report that. You're required to stop for the red and blue lights and siren.
Yeah,
Can't run.
I have no excuses.
Okay.
Truly, I have nothing. But
Can't run stop signs, stop lights, and all that stuff. Okay.
No, I was just. I bought a lawnmower to mow the lawn because I had a house party yesterday, and it didn't fucking start, and I was cranking it like 45 times, and I was fucking pissed off. And my mom was like, "Oh, you're gonna go for a motorcycle ride, cool down?" And I don't know why the fuck I decided to, but yeah, there's that.
What all do you have on you right now?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. All right, man. You are under arrest. Okay. Felony, fleeing, eluding, and hit and run.
Just bring it in.
There you go. Let your hands go. Let your hands go. Thank you. You want your phone?
Grab it in there.
Is your phone in here?
It's on the.
Oh, on the.
Is it all right if I grab it?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna stay with you. Okay.
I
having a nice day. Besides,
just starting my day. Okay. I do appreciate you coming to the door and talking to me. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Sometimes we just got things we gotta get taken care of, right?
Yeah. Am I staying overnight?
You'll be staying until you see a judge, bud. You got at least one felony, if not two. Okay.
I'm gonna reach over you, so lean back as best as you can. I know it's hard with the cuffs, okay?
I appreciate you collaborating, okay? I've talked to Sergeant who was the one involved in the chase yesterday. Yeah. He's asking if you would continue to collaborate a little bit. Can we get your helmet and your leathers? Oh, yeah. Where's it at?
Are these the right shoes?
Yeah, do I have to lose the shoes?
Huh?
You guys have to take the shoes?
Hey, Garrett.
Yeah.
Did you see the Facebook post?
No, I don't really use Facebook.
All right. Did you know about it?
No.
I think it was on the sheriff's page, and it was on the some news page, local, like Columbia County scanner or something. Basically, it was asking for cooperation that you just call us and reach out and talk to us about the incident.
Let's stand right over here for you, man.
Sounds like the booking sheet paperwork should be here for some.
Following the incident, the 22-year-old male faced serious legal repercussions. He was charged with 2 counts of felony vehicle fleeing and eluding an officer, in addition to a misdemeanor hit and run charge. The severity of the charges reflected the dangerous nature of his actions during the pursuit. Moreover, he accrued over $2,500 in traffic citations, underscoring the numerous violations committed while evading law enforcement. Despite the gravity of the charges, he was released a few days later upon posting a $500 cash bond. The incident served as a stark reminder of the consequences of reckless behavior on the road, highlighting the importance of adhering to traffic laws and respecting law enforcement. When looking back at this incident, it becomes clear how important it is for law enforcement to balance catching suspects and keeping the public safe. The chase of the reckless motorcycle rider highlighted the dangers of high-speed pursuits, especially in heavy traffic. Deputies had to make tough decisions in real time and eventually chose to stop the chase because it was getting too risky. Despite their efforts, finding the person was challenging because he had recently moved, making the investigation more complicated. In light of this scenario, it prompts consideration of various questions. How can law enforcement agencies enhance their strategies to safely apprehend fleeing suspects while minimizing potential risks to bystanders? Have you ever witnessed or been involved in a situation where reckless driving endangered others, and how was it handled? What are your thoughts on the delicate balance between enforcing the law and prioritizing public safety in high-stakes situations like this? We invite you to share your perspectives and experiences in the comments below. If you found this discussion thought-provoking, consider subscribing for more updates on related topics and joining us. Stay safe until next time.